This message is sponsored in part by Rent-A-Chad. When you're ready to show up at the next event with Prince Charming on your arm, we've got a list full of hotties for you to choose from. Also check out our other branches to include Rent-A-Stacy, Rent-A-Chad Light, and Rent-A-Friend. Talking not included. Fake Rate. We will provide the highest and fakest face ratings so that you can show off to your friends just how symmetrical your face is. Results provided by Pete Pancakes. TRT for me. When you don't have enough muscle, this personal security crew will bring it all so you can run your mouth off all night. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Men's Ego Network, where the women only want men with status and the men are all self-proclaimed ballers. I'm the Raging Tomato here reporting to you live the news from the Manosphere. You're watching The Tomato Stew. Starting off with some great news, Smash TV hosted its annual Simp Awards this week, with nominees such as Alex from Playing with Fire and Rollo Tomassi. To our surprise, Qb Passport Flexin took home the biggest Simp Award. Koala bears around the world are celebrating this great victory. Let's take a look.
We award this biggest Simp award. The gold, first place gold medal goes to Qb Passport Simpin'. And it says across the top, because not only have you lost our respect, and across the bottom it says, you've also lost your dignity. And that's what Qb has won.
Mom, I just want an Oscar.
How cute. As awards are being handed out for the biggest simps, Hollywood actor Will Smith has taken it one step further with the release of his new movie, Hancock. As the box office numbers are soaring with simps all over the world, men are quitting their alpha lifestyle and following in the footsteps of Will Smith himself, ensuring that they too can have their wives and girlfriends reminiscing about their days with Tupac and other men. It appears the Simps have taken over the world, flooding the inboxes of girls' Instagram accounts and sending all of their money to their favorite OnlyFans girls. Alphas must be protected at all costs from this Simpocalypse before we end up with a world full of thirsty men.
Ma, I can't believe it. No, I can't believe it, Ma. You'd never believe this, Ma. No, I went to a book signing. Yeah, a book signing. It was my book signing. Well, it's a picture book, but I got a book signing and all these simps just showed up and I don't know. They started crawling all over me and gasping at me. They scratched me. They ripped my shirt. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. There's all this sticky stuff all over me now. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, no, they're at the window now. I don't know. I don't know what to do, Ma. Ma, listen to me. It was a picture book, Ma. For Christ's sake, you know I can't read.
With the attack of simps all over, many men have been going into hiding in large groups of sub-5 women now that all of the 6 through 10s have been taken by all the simps. Video footage has been found of Jon Zherka. Since none of the hot women want to reproduce with the simps, our civilization now depends on the sub-5 women and morons like Jon to repopulate the earth. Let's check it out.
If we're the last people on Earth and we have to repopulate the Earth, who are you ladies choosing?
I'm not so sure how well that plan is going to work out. I'd rather watch the world burn than to see a bunch of baby Zherkas running around it. And Andrew Wilson from the Crucible is here live to give his input on the Simpocalypse. Andrew, if we have so few alpha males left, post-Simpocalypse, what do you suggest we do to repopulate the earth while avoiding a bunch of whiny simp bitches as the dominating species?
I don't know, make breeding facilities probably?
You girls will serve the leaders and their barren wives. You will bear children for them.
Man, that sounds really familiar. Where have I seen that before? My producers have just informed me that more footage is surfacing as men who have pretended to be alphas tried going into hiding but have been baited out by OnlyFans girls with false hope of promises to meeting up. Authentic alpha has been outed and caught simping harder than an incel eating Cheetos in his mama's basement. Let's check it out.
It's definitely been a while, guys. Haven't been on YouTube in 4 months. People think I'm unalive. I will be back. Not promising you when, not promising you how soon.
I'm in a freaking screen. When I'm in screen, I am working. So I'm used to. I'm sorry.
Enough said. Don't worry. I can find your Instagram.
As many men are falling victim to simpism, LFA is here live to provide guidance to better assist men getting them back to their alphahood. LFA, since the simps are incapable of acting like true alphas, is there a particular way they can at least dress in order to captivate the woman's attention long enough to get laid?
A nice pair of fucking Air Maxes, pair of fitted jeans, you know, nice fitted shirt that shows off your shoulders and your chest and, you know, whatever. I think you can get yourself to a level where you're at least, at the very least, banging fat chicks that work at Wendy's.
Thanks, LFA. It looks like there is hope after all. And it appears Donovan Sharpe took LFA's advice and did in fact not only get laid, but was able to marry a girl too. Tuning in live, we have Donovan saying his best pseudo-alpha vows so that his buddies won't believe how much of a little bitch he actually is. Let's take a look.
I bring out the best in you, but you make me happy, you really do. I was happy before you, and if you and I decide to part ways for whatever reason, I'll be happy without you. I'm glad that I made you into the woman you are today.
Wow, those are the shittiest vows I think I've ever heard. But dare I speculate, is it really all just for show? Donovan, how does it feel going home and having to put your dog collar back on when you get in the door?
Ooh wee! That's how you're supposed to ask questions. Let's go, Sarah.
Thanks, guys. And now your favorite segment of the show. It's time for...
Still be a cheat process. Still be a cheat process.
President Pearl Davis, President of the United States of America.
Yeah.
Go ahead, wave to the camera real quick, Pearl.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Give him a wave. Hey, guys, vote for Pearl. How would you tackle this obesity epidemic in America?
I would ban plus size clothes.
Huh. So we'll just have a bunch of fat people running around naked?
It's Christmas time in Florida, a time when neighbors get together to share some holiday cheer. But at this Christmas party, some might say they share too much.
Hey, Craig's already naked.
Marion Higgins doesn't worry that her guests are stripping, all the way down. In fact, she encourages it.
Man, what a genius idea Pearl has. I'm so thankful they're going to stop making clothes for overweight people. It'll solve all of our world problems. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Thanks for joining me on the Tomato Stew. Tune in next week for my lay count.
Are you ready to have sex with the girl of your dreams? Sign up for an LFA bootcamp today. First 10,000 attendees will receive free bonus access to the hottest new revolutionary pickup techniques, custom made for each individual. You say it like this and you do it like that and you get the girl. And if that's not enough, first 5,000 attendees will receive my free ebook on how to moan like a real alpha male during sex. LFA, the dating coach you can trust. Handsome as hell. 16-inch dick. 22-inch dick when I'm pimping.
You know, when I was a kid, I was in the gymnasium in my school. I can't remember what grade I was in. I might have been in the 5th grade or 6th grade, one of those 2 grades. And I recall this kid, I'm never gonna forget his name. His name was Christian. And this kid bullied me for no reason. You know, And I was a coward. I was scared. I was what you would define as someone who didn't defend himself when something negative happened to him. Now, bullies take many forms, many shapes. Why do they bully? I used to try to look at it the other way. I used to try to think, hey, you know what? Bullies probably have other things going on internally with them that make them act out in ways that they probably shouldn't. You know, maybe they have a really bad upbringing. Maybe they're really poor, or perhaps they don't have both parents in the household, or, you know, maybe one of them beats them or mistreats them. And as a result, they implode and take their anger out on the rest of the world.